Good morning. My name is Retta Carl. I'm a broker here in the state of Oregon with Premier Property Group. Thank you for joining us today. Today I am with Steve Macy from Mann Mortgage, and we're going to talk about pre-qualification and what kind of financing you need to purchase a home in today's market.
Good morning, Retta.
Thank you for joining me.
So what can I answer? What questions can I answer for you?
So what is the minimum credit score?
Okay. Again, depending on the loan. Most of the time I prefer to have at least a 620.
Okay.
I can work with below a 620, but I really hesitate to go through with loans like that because they can be expensive. Interest rates and loan costs are based upon risk. And 580 to 620 is a very high risk area. I'd much rather work with that person, help them to improve their credit score, and get them above that 620 threshold.
And how do you go about doing that? How do you go about helping people improve their credit score?
I'll get calls from time to time from individuals saying, oh, we want to start looking for a home, but we're going to wait a few months because there are some things we need to clean up on our credit. I will tell someone like that, no, you more than anyone else need to see me now, because there are tools that I have at my disposal that I can actually help someone very quickly improve their credit score. I did 2 of them over the weekend. They're called a rapid rescore.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and it's basically, I look at your credit report, I go out to the company that does our credit reports, and I run something called a credit expert. And what we're basically doing is reverse engineering your credit score, your credit report. We go, okay, you currently have a 580 or whatever, and here is your credit score. What would it take? What type of credit report would we have to have to give you a 620 or a 640 or a 660, whatever? And then I can use their software to run what-if scenarios. And it will give me, within moments, a very detailed report that will tell me, pay this account to this amount, get rid of this authorized user account, take care of this collection, or whatever. And you go about doing that as quickly as possible, because the further we get away from that report, the less accurate it is. But it actually can be accurate to within 5 points. And what they're doing is they're using the credit scoring agency's mathematical programs called algorithms to reverse engineer your score. If this is what your credit report looks like at a 580, what would it have to look like to be a 620? And I can do that. Once you get me the information, within 5 to 7 business days, you'll actually have a completely new credit report.
I've spoken with a few people in the past and presented this idea to them that they need to speak with a mortgage lender to improve their credit score, and to not necessarily go about it the way that they think is the most common sense way, because it may not be the best way to actually improve their credit score.
And generally, thank you, Retta, for mentioning, generally it is not the best way, because you have 3 agencies, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and they all score differently. And they don't all score on the same items on your credit report. Sometimes the creditor will only report to one agency of the 3. And so you may want to be affecting the score that's controlled by one agency, Equifax, for instance, but the things you're paying down are only reporting to TransUnion.
Oh.
And so
that makes sense.
You don't get the effect that you want. When you're looking at the credit score for a home loan, it's called your middle score. We do a triple agency score. You'll have a high score, a low score, and a middle score. You throw out the high and the low, we go with the middle score. So it may be all we want to do is affect one of the 3 agencies to make that your new middle score. And it's very precise. It's amazing how it works. And I have done it where we did one rapid rescore to get you to a certain point, then turn around and do it again and raise you even higher. And it's no cost. It's no cost at all to the borrower. I've seen a lot of folks that have gone to credit repair agencies. And what they basically do is place a lot of disputes on your credit report, and the agencies have to remove that item, that what they call a trade line, that one account record. They have to remove that from your credit scoring for 30 days. So you get an artificially inflated score. And then you go to look at a home thinking you've got this great score, and the first thing that the loan officer tells you, if he knows what he's doing when he looks at your credit report, is, oh, we'll have to remove all of these disputes. And you may have been paying this company thousands of dollars over months and months and months to give you a better credit score when they've been doing it artificially. And when I work with my borrowers, my whole plan is to form what I call a pathway to homeownership. If I have to work with that individual or family for 6 months, whatever, I do what it takes to see that when we're done, they're in a home.
You've given us some really good information today, Steve. I thank you so much. Is there anything else that you think that our home buyers absolutely need to know?
Yeah, they need to know our phone numbers.
Okay.
I think that's where we need to go. So, yeah, thank you so much, Retta. This has been wonderful.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're very welcome.